Do you want to know the ugliest truth about your life? You're not tired because life is hard. You're tired because you've spent years carrying excuses that were never worth the wait. Look at yourself. Every day you wake up and negotiate with your own potential. 5 more minutes. 1 more chance. Tomorrow I'll start. Next week I'll change. Next month I'll become the person I'm supposed to be. You keep making deals with weakness, like weakness has ever paid anyone back. Here's something nobody wants to admit. The world doesn't care what you could have been. It doesn't care about your bad childhood. It doesn't care that people underestimated you. It doesn't care that someone else had more money, more talent, more opportunities, or an easier path. Reality isn't interested in fairness. Reality only asks one question. What can you do? That's it. The strongest people understand something the rest of the world spends its entire life running from. Potential has no value. Intentions have no value. Dreams have no value. The only thing that matters is what you can produce when nobody is helping you. You think that's cruel? Good. Cruel truths are useful. Comfortable lies are expensive. Some of you are waiting for motivation. You watch videos like this, hoping you'll feel something powerful enough to change your life overnight. You're hoping for the perfect speech, the perfect quote, the perfect morning routine. You're gambling on emotion. Emotion is unreliable. One bad day, and your motivation disappears. One rejection, and your confidence disappears. One failure, and suddenly you think the universe is against you. Strength isn't built on feelings. Strength is built on decisions. Wake up, train, work, learn, improve, repeat. You don't need to feel unstoppable. You need to keep moving when you feel ordinary. There's another lie people love to tell you. Be yourself. Terrible advice. If the version of yourself you are today is lazy, weak, distracted, and constantly looking for shortcuts, why would you stay that person? The version of you that deserves respect hasn't been created yet. Build that person, piece by piece, day by day, action by action. People think confidence comes first. Wrong. Confidence is evidence. You keep promises to yourself long enough, and confidence follows you around like a shadow. Break enough promises to yourself, and doubt follows instead. Think about your habits. You said you'd wake up early. You didn't. You said you'd go to the gym. You didn't. You said you'd stop wasting time. You didn't. You said you'd study, work, save money, start the business, write the book, learn the skill. You didn't. Then you stand in front of the mirror wondering why you don't believe in yourself. Why should you? You've spent years proving to yourself that your own words mean nothing. Fix that. Make smaller promises. Keep them, then make bigger ones. Trust isn't just something you build with other people. It's something you build with yourself. Here's another truth. You care too much about what people think. The same people you're trying to impress are too busy worrying about themselves to remember your mistakes. You're afraid to fail in public. You're afraid to look stupid. You're afraid people will laugh at you. Let them. The people laughing rarely build anything. The people judging rarely create anything. The people talking rarely accomplish anything. Noise is cheap. Results are expensive. Buy results. Sell excuses. You know what's funny? People complain about pressure. Pressure is a privilege. Pressure means something important is happening. Pressure means expectations exist. Pressure means growth is possible. A blade isn't sharpened by avoiding friction. It's sharpened because of it. The problem isn't that life is difficult. The problem is that you've expected it to be easy. Nobody owes you success. Nobody owes you loyalty. Nobody owes you understanding. Nobody owes you victory. Take responsibility for your own outcomes. If you lose, learn. If you fail, adapt. If you get knocked down, stand up before life decides you're comfortable staying there. Some of you have enemies. Bad luck, bad circumstances, toxic people, Competition. Forget them. The most dangerous enemy you'll ever fight is the voice in your own head that whispers, "You've done enough." That voice will destroy your future while making you believe you're protecting your comfort. Ignore it. Comfort is addictive. The more you feed it, the hungrier it becomes. You skip one workout. Skipping becomes normal. You waste one day. Wasting time becomes normal. You avoid one difficult conversation. Cowardice becomes normal. Your habits don't ask permission before they become your identity. Choose them carefully. Money. Let's talk about it. People pretend money doesn't matter. They lie. Money buys freedom. Freedom buys options. Options buy time. Time is the one thing you'll never get back. Don't chase money because you want expensive things. Chase value. Become useful. Solve problems. Develop skills. Make yourself difficult to replace. The world pays people who create value. Become one of them. Stop chasing attention. Attention fades. Respect lasts. Respect isn't given because you talk big. Respect comes from competence. Become so capable that people have no choice but to acknowledge your presence. Stay quiet. Keep working. Let your results introduce you. You want revenge? Forget anger. Forget arguments. Forget proving people wrong with words. Become impossible to ignore. Success is the quietest revenge you'll ever need. There's something else you should understand. Life changes fast. The people around you will change. Friends leave. Relationships end. Opportunities disappear. Good times don't last. Neither do bad times. If your identity depends on other people staying the same, you'll break every time life moves forward. Stand on your own feet. If people stay, appreciate them. If they leave, keep walking. Attachment is dangerous when it replaces purpose. You're stronger than you think. Not because you're special. Not because you're chosen. Not because destiny has a plan for you. You're stronger because human beings can survive more than they imagine. Pain teaches. Loss teaches. Failure teaches. Loneliness teaches. Suffering can destroy you, or it can turn you into someone who doesn't panic when life gets difficult. The choice belongs to you. Stop asking why bad things happen. Ask what they're teaching you. Every scar has a lesson attached to it. Collect enough lessons, and people will call you wise. Collect enough excuses, and people will forget your name. At the end of your life, nobody is going to care about how many times you almost started. Nobody is going to celebrate your intentions. Nobody is going to remember your plans. They'll remember what you built, who you protected, what you accomplished, how you carried yourself when things got hard. That's your legacy, not your thoughts, your actions. So here's my question for you. When this video ends, what are you going to do? Close the app and go back to wasting your life. Tell yourself tomorrow will be different. Wait for another speech? Or are you finally going to accept that nobody is coming to save you? No perfect moment is waiting. No miracle is on the way. No secret exists. You already know what you need to do. Wake up. Work. Get stronger. Learn. Adapt. Move forward. Do it when you're tired. Do it when you're doubting yourself. Do it when nobody notices. Do it when nobody claps. Because one day, you'll look back at the person you used to be and realize something. The world never changed. People never changed. Luck never changed. You did. And that's all that was ever necessary. And understand this before you leave. Discipline isn't about becoming a machine that never feels fear or exhaustion. It's about refusing to let those feelings make your decisions. Courage isn't walking into a fight without fear. Courage is knowing exactly how much it might cost and stepping forward anyway. Most people spend their lives waiting to feel ready. The people who change their lives know a secret. Ready is a myth. You prepare, you commit, and you deal with whatever happens next. That's how strength is built, not in comfort, but in moments where quitting would have been easier. There's a dangerous habit you need to kill, comparing your journey to someone else's. You see someone younger making more money, someone stronger lifting more weight, someone smarter getting ahead faster, and you think you're losing. You're measuring your life with someone else's ruler. That's a waste of time. There will always be someone richer, faster, stronger, and more talented. None of that changes your mission. The only comparison that matters is between the person you were yesterday and the person staring back at you today. If you've gained skill, control, patience, or resilience, then you're moving forward. Keep your eyes on your own path and let everyone else race ghosts. One day, opportunity is going to knock on your door. Not with a warning, not with a countdown. It'll show up without mercy and ask one question: are you ready? That moment won't care how many motivational videos you've watched or how many plans you've written down. It'll only care about the work you've done in silence, the hours nobody saw, the sacrifices nobody praised, the habits you repeated when you had every excuse to stop. Luck has a strange way of finding people who have been preparing for years. When your moment arrives, don't hope you're ready. Make sure you've earned the right to say you are. And when the dust settles, when you've fought through setbacks, disappointments, and battles nobody else knew you were facing, don't stand there waiting for the world to congratulate you. You didn't come this far for applause. You didn't suffer to collect approval from strangers. You did it because you refused to stay weak. You did it because you decided your future was worth more than your comfort. So keep moving. Keep sharpening your mind, your body, and your character. Stay dangerous to your doubts and impossible for your excuses to control. Because at the end of the day, the greatest victory isn't defeating someone else. It's waking up every morning knowing that weakness knocked on your door. And once again, you refuse to let it inside.